Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Sidekick show.
Welcome. Number one thing that comes to the forefront is pressure.
What has happened has happened. We find ways to navigate it.
There's a lot of stigma. You tell people that I'm depressed, like kilo shieto, kilo are depressed, kilo do you think there's a lot of conversations going on in society about mental health? Like, is it frowned upon to say somebody's not doing well mentally? Welcome. And
I remain Olive. My name is Olive, and with me is
Damjek.
And I'm Sirboby. Always be Sirboby.
Yeah. So today let's go into it. I think I'll be the one pushing us into the questions. So today we'll be speaking about mental health, right? And I feel like it's a situation that's plagued a lot of youth.
Plagued. Yeah.
To be honest, because we do that because I think it's something we can address for a long time. It's something that will become
people just shove it.
That is of huge importance, right? So, what do we feel? What would we say is really? Can we look at anything and highlight that is really
cause of mental health?
What do you think is really causing?
So, can I go first?
Sure.
Okay. For someone that should I say suffer from mental, depression and the likes. One thing I've discussed with several people that have had those issues, and number one thing that comes to the forefront is pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Every time, whether from the family, parents, society, it's just pressure, even from themselves.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be from an external pressure, just from within. And what pressure basically does is it makes you feel like you're not doing enough, like you're not doing what you expect to be doing. So when there's that feeling, it just weighs you down, and it causes so mental health is in different branches. There's one that is for the psych. There's one that is just So we can't touch on everything, but the one I feel concerns Nigerians, the youth, is mostly on the depression side of it. And I'm a big advocate on mental wellness, because I feel if you're not mentally well, you can't do anything properly. And it's very important that people, get well first in their mind. Then, So, for me, pressure is the number one thing that causes those things.
Mental health issues. Yeah. I think the reason people struggle with their mental health is I also agree with that thing you just said about pressure, the pressure to meet deadlines, the pressure to maybe stay in line with if you have a perceived notion of you, right? So you're trying to stay in line with that. This is who people think I am. So I need to be this person continuously. So and if you're not careful, it gets to a point where you cannot you go just to say, let's say you want crazy and stuff. So there's a point of you trying to just keep up with that image, that thing. And aside from pressure and trying to keep up, I also feel we don't, maybe I should not use the word yes, I feel most people don't give themselves reasons to like just enjoy
Life.
like you see it as, oh, okay, this is life now, it has to go this particular way. If it's not going this way, then it's nothing else. So there's a part of, if you're not trying to enjoy it, because there are a lot of things that can make you go crazy. So just live life. So the part where you're the point where you're not trying to like enjoy your life, enjoy where you are in that moment, then you might start feeling some kind of like mental health issues.
I think I totally agree with you. So I feel like sometimes I think in my head, especially in this part of the Lagos, I was sometimes like I think music for a man. Everybody just walking, they have dress, they have perfume, they have perfume, they smell nice. Because I think mental health it starts from like tiny things. Like take care of it. And if you see people on the road, they are frustrated, they're angry, I think that's actually mental health issue. Because there's a lot of things going on within people now. Like I said, sometimes pressure, self-abuse sometimes, and they just cage it so that they find a way to just so it always comes out in different forms at the end of the day. Sometimes it's anger, sometimes it's depression, sometimes it's maybe going crazy or something. They kind of get lost in their minds. And I feel like, to be honest, a lot of times we are living in lots of contradiction within ourselves. And what am I supposed to do? I'm here, I want to be here, all of those issues. So that conflict a lot of times, I feel like in our mind is what creates that stress. It creates that stress in our mind, and we are kind of focused on the problem. And once the answer, we don't get the answer early, I think we start to now create long-term
that
kind of
triggers a lot of stuff.
Different states that we may not be able to control easily. So looking at mental health, so you said for example, I think I'll just
I also want to ask, I feel like there's also the factor of like genetics.
Okay.
I think to an extent it plays some kind of role on. I don't know how.
So I think you're
not sure.
Genetics, we obviously cannot believe that, but
medical field.
The ones that we can control, at least as humans, the one that has to do with our mind, the pressures, the things affecting us. So you said you've actually been
like I've suffered from
depression, right? How were you able to come out? Like, just give us like maybe really quick.
That's the right question. Firstly, have I come out? I feel like mental health is a continuous thing. It's just like your body fitness. Like if you're going to the gym, getting ripped, and you can't just stop one day and say, since I'm ripped today, I'll start eating loads of junks. You understand? Then and I will still maintain the fitness. So mental health is like something that is continuous. For me, I don't know about general perception, but for me it's continuous. And one of the most important part of mental health is finding what the cause of your problem is. It took me, for like, I don't want to say this on camera, but like my depression, yes, I don't want to be explicit. It got to a point of, this height. Just think about what I'm saying. Like, I was doing some things I should not do because of depression. And I just had to sit myself down. I had to talk to people that cared about me, which is important. You need to surround yourself firstly with people that care about you. And I spoke with them. I was like, because it felt like everything around me was good. I have a great family, great friend, I had a job, I had a career that was, progressing. So what was the issue at that time? What was causing it? And I had to go back to the root. And for me, everybody has their own issues. My own just came down to pressure again, but it was more of like expecting something from myself and not getting to that. So I put myself on the pedestal that this is where I am. And a lot of times, I'm not able to match that pedestal. So it gives me like this sense of I'm not doing anything. Like even if I did a lot, but I didn't get to that place, all of a sudden it just comes to, I didn't do anything. So like, for example, yesterday I was going to write a song or like write a project for like an album. and I have a concept in my mind, and I'm going to work on that concept. And then I go and I write like 10 songs. I was going to meant to write 12. Maybe along the line I could not record, or there was a problem mixing, or something just happens that just stops the project. I feel like I've been a total failure. And that, I battled with that for a very long time. And he's aware, because I share some of my like troubles with him. And it's just something that you have to come in terms with. Because there's a lot of stigma around mental health in this side of the world. There's a lot of stigma. You tell people that I'm depressed, and kilo shieto, are depressed. Kilo, like people laugh. I've told people literally that. I remember telling a girl, I'm not calling her out or anything, but telling her that, oh, this is so thing is happening to me. And she said, oh, she would trade my place because she was broke. That she would trade my place any day. I'm like, so she didn't get what I meant. She just felt like I was using that as an excuse, as I'm sad. But it's more than that. It's deeper than being sad and being hurt. So yeah, you just have to identify like the reason, the cause of your depression. It's very important to do that if you want to move on. Yeah.
Of course. What would you say? I don't know if you've been in any, have you had any mental health issues, or you know someone. But is there anything you can say that has helped anybody, or what if you can help someone like come out with maybe from your perspective?
I've had my, I don't know if episodes is the
your
right
faces.
word. Yeah, like where I felt really down, really down, and like you said, the thing of you try to like look at what is causing it. So if you're trying to look at the root cause, it helps you deal with this situation better. Then you see, okay, do I need to like step out of my house? Do I need to interact more with people? Do I need to see a therapist? And what are the things that I'm doing in that moment that is making me feel this particular way? I feel like mine was more of grief induced. So like you're grieving someone, right? But then you want to function well in other parts of your life. But then that thing of, oh, this person is not there, like, how am I going to do this? I miss them, blah blah blah. So you're just trying to like, it doesn't make sense. What happened doesn't make sense to you. So that was more of how it was for me. And I kept thinking of, if they were here, like
real things.
Yeah, exactly. Like what would have been different? So I just came to the point of acceptance, to be honest. Like,
acceptance is very important.
Yeah, like I just accepted that what has happened has happened. We find ways to like navigate it, and sometimes you might, and I feel like we also need to give ourselves grace. So you don't expect that you come out of it totally at once. You just see it as, like, I think you mentioned it's how it's like a gradual thing. So you just see it that way, as it's a gradual thing. And lifestyle choices, like the way we live our lives daily, impact our mental health a lot. The kind of things we listen to, the kind of people we talk to, the kind of songs that we listen to sometimes, and just stuff that we consume. So I just have to like work on all of those things, and like I said, it's a gradual thing.
It's a gradual thing, yeah.
I think what I've learned is two things from what you said. The gradual process, and sometimes it's just about finding the roots of what the issue is. Because for me, one is the fixer that works for me. But I mean, I have like issues going. Why are
you doing that?
Sometimes it just feels like it's certain type of when you don't know why. Just down. But sometimes if you kind of look at it, you trace it back, you can kind of find it may not be, sometimes it just be a trivial thing that just give you that feeling, and you just kind of stop with it. But if you're able to just be quiet and say, what's the issue? Why am I feeling
this way?
And something I also learned is, if I make this figure out why, sometimes like why do it just so something happens within us, we may not notice sometimes, like when we are struggling internally, when we are internally, the issue is there, but something that's trying to escape the issue.
Yeah.
I'm trying to distract myself. I'm trying to just.
I don't want this issue.
But the thing is, it's burning us. We are feeling the pain, but we are something else. We don't want to face it. Right? And I think I said when as I said, when we find the cause, we need to actually address it. Like, that's, it could be like speaking to someone about it, addressing it. Let's say we can find a therapist. The issue, if the issue, as long as it remains there, the best we can do is suppress it. It will always come up. And the more we leave it, like you kind of allow it to go stronger, I feel, because you kind of get that strength. And every other part of our life, I just kind of linking it to
that same situation.
To bring that thing into our present moment at all times. So okay, I mean, you just feel like you're connecting your life, you're feeding it, and I feel like a lot of times defining the cause starts and being able to accept. That's something that we cannot change.
Yeah.
The issue of acceptance. You know, it's hard because, like, as human creatures that we think we have mind, we have thoughts, we have attachment to things and people. We find it hard to accept that this thing is gone. I will never interact with this thing again.
So you just want to
we just want to keep that
moment.
Like reality is telling you that this thing is
gone.
You have to leave now. Like being able to say, okay, it's actually gone. I think that kind of gives you relief. Maybe you have to cry through it or feel through it. It kind of helps you feel. So mental health is broad, but I think an aspect of it that's the ones that we can manage this month. And I feel like from what do you guys feel like is for someone that is still struggling to manage with mental health, like maybe has tried to speak to people, maybe nobody else seems to be able to. They don't know all of these other ways of addressing it, right? Besides ones you guys have tried, like, what would you, if you have someone that is struggling mentally, right? What would you kind of tell them?
There are two ways for me: the quick way and the longer way. The quick way is to find a quick fix, very, very fast. So, like, let me give an example. And I'm not sure about exactly how this works. I'm not sure if it's correct, but I've heard people say that if someone is addicted to something like a medical, substance, and they want to get them off that substance, they give them another quick fix. Something else to be addicted to. Yeah, that's the fastest way. So for depression, it's the same thing. If you feel like you can't go through that process of going deep inside, because you still have to go through that process. There's no way you have to do that, but you need something fast. You need something quick. One of the best things is to find a distraction at all time. So if you are someone that you like being indoors, watch animes, watch movies, watch series, engage in things. Do like physically engage in things. Don't just sleep on your bed all day. Go outside, interact with your family, interact with your friends. Because at that moment, at that period in time, your mind is not functioning as that old self. It's functioning as this new thing. I'm trying to interact with this new thing. So you forget those things. That's a quick fix. But the long-term solution is still knowing there's a problem and finding a solution to it. And I like, because mental health is broad, like I said. I like coming back to myself. I was depressed. I didn't know if it was what do you call it, the one that is medically declared. I don't know what they call it in that time, but I knew myself that something was wrong because I should not be sad. I knew I should not as if I went through any hard, so I was like, something is definitely wrong. There's something empty there. And I spoke to a friend, I remember very well. She was like, what you need to do is to, because you're a person that likes achieving stuffs, set short-term goals for yourself. Make those goals very achievable. No, don't set short-term goals that you know that you cannot achieve. Set those short-term goals like, okay, today I want to take 1,000 steps. It's a very stupid idea, but when you do it, you get fulfillment from it. Oh, today I want to write 1,000 words. I want to just write a story. Just pick something that you know that you can achieve within a short time frame. So it helps you okay, it helped me. It helped me develop like, okay, I can do this. So I didn't have to like aim big every time. I can just do it little by little by little. So it helped curb that whole emptiness of the thing. And then knowing yourself is very important. I knew that if I was always idle, I would get those thoughts. So I always try to engage myself in, activities. Try to do something. Try to learn something. Try to just do something. Watch creative videos. Don't just be online and be, online you are checking. The video just bought Maserati. This kid just bought Lamborghini. Every news you are checking is something that oppresses you. This person threw a party. She won 1 million point something gold. Those news, it's fine, it's good for you. At the same time, it's good for you. It's also might kill you. So try to like engage yourself with more better content. Content that will like go out there. People are creating content that make people happy. Laugh. Don't be a sad soul. They pay comedy for your side. You say it's funny. Like, what's funny in this comedy now? No, try to laugh. Do something that just makes you like fulfilled in yourself. Yeah, so that's like what you can do. If that does not work, then go to a clinic or something. That's a therapist. Yeah,
Medical intervention. So thanks, Bobby. Really, what do you have to say about if you have someone needs help, comes to you and say, "Oh, I'm suffering from, what can you tell me?"
I feel like if someone comes to me and says, "Oh, I'm going through this mental health," they might not even say it directly and say, "Oh, mental health." Just say, "I don't tire. Like, I'm
life
tired,
they deal with me.
I'm sad." Blah blah blah. In that moment, what I might want to feel like doing naturally is try to say, "Don't be tired now. Why are you tired now? Don't worry, things will get better." Blah blah blah. And honestly, since I don't know, I'm not being pessimistic here, but like I feel like things don't always get better.
Yes. You need to understand that.
Yeah, like in my opinion, I'm like, if you have someone coming to you to tell you that, "Oh, like I feel sad in this moment," just listen to them. The first thing I would want to do is listen to them, and the natural instinct or the urge to like just give them a solution, and in that moment will not really come to me.
I'm guilty of that. Even me, I've been guilty of that.
Yeah.
I'm just in the space of because I really want to help and I was trying to just propose solution.
Yeah, you want to be quick and like
sometimes just listening
does a lot. Yeah.
And maybe and maybe just ask how you can help.
Yeah.
Just ask how you can help, because really sometimes it's just, I'm not trying to limit the cost of mental health issues to money.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes people are
yeah.
money.
Yeah.
I feel like money.
Now touchy subject.
Money solves a lot of problems. Yeah. So if they come to you and they're telling you stuff about being sad, if it's something that you can
afford,
but then don't make it look like you're calling them inadequate or incapable of like sorting their stuff out. So just ask them what you can help with. But I remember one time I had this phase, like I call it, and I had to call a friend, and I was crying on the phone, and I think what he did that I really like was he did not try to be a problem solver. He just looked for a way to connect me with someone that he feels is more experienced with
that
stuff
place,
like that, and he gave her my contacts, and she called me and she spoke to me. We had some discussions and stuff, and even if I did not feel better in that moment, like it was something to always like go back to and say, okay, it's okay, yeah. So that's just it for me.
So I know you want to go to your topic of money.
Yeah,
Actually.
I feel like money. Let me just give you context. So
Okay.
So I feel like money has become like the root of all evil now. Like just I don't
Yeah.
know money is not good, but I'm just I don't mean to try. So I'm saying lots because what I mean is everyone is on this hunt for money now.
Yeah.
More than ever, like,
Yeah.
Growing up, since when I was young to now, I've not seen the
Everybody just want to get
Mhm.
back.
really wants to get money.
That's
And I think like is a kind of a frenzy like it's crazy to like
Mhm.
honestly like there's a lot like money has become very important in the world and that's the fact because almost everything we need to do even is to chop basic things are not cheap.
Yeah.
Like the economy is everything is moving like crazy so you need more money
Yeah.
at all time. So money in relation to mental health, right? How can we strike a balance? Like, how do you think we strike a balance? That money is not always, because I know people that money
A drive.
messes, fucks up their mind.
Yeah.
How do you find the balance between a world that requires us to go for money to get things, right? And a world within ourselves that requires us to be sane? To keep that balance, how do you because I think it's a very important equation.
Yeah.
Kind of
So I
balance.
think I probably have not an answer, but I have one of the answers to it.
Please share.
So view money like one of the problems to mental health problems. So the same way you apply those solutions, the same way you should apply it to money. What I mean is, if your problem is not money, like if your problem is, I'm pressured. The solution you offer to being pressured is the same solution you should offer to money, like induced,
Yeah.
mental problems. What I mean is that, people they find money, like people they find money in this
Okay.
generation, and everybody wants to be that it person. Everybody wants to be that person that you spend. So it's the same thing that applies to most of the people that want to have money. And I'm saying this like not everybody. Most of the people that want to have money and are having mental problem about it is people that want to have money because they see other people having it.
Mhm.
So it's mostly from this person they ball. Myself won't ball. I won't ball. It's not from I want to make money. Because when you are making money for yourself, then you get satisfied in a lot of stuffs. You like I don't know how to explain it. There's a way like if you are not careful, the amount of money you make will be enough.
Mhm.
Because you always have people to compare yourselves to.
Mhm.
So you just take it like, okay, yes, money is important, but I'm making it for me, not for anybody else. Not to try to like, I'm not trying to copy anybody. It's me. So those little money you make, they are very like special. If you go and work on a gig, let's say for content creating, you go and work on a gig. Someone pays you 20K today. You appreciate it. Like, oh yeah. You go on another gig, someone pays 100K. The value increase is not that much, but you like, oh, somebody appreciates me more. You take that until you start like earning like in millions. But the problem with people is that they don't want to earn that 20K.
So we are basically talking about any money doing something that's
Not doing something that you want, but just be contented. That's the whole English I'm saying. Like contentment is very important.
However you are getting that time. be
Yes.
enough for you.
Don't look at people's income
Because you're
to judge yours.
someone's earning 100,
Yes.
you're now looking at,
Ah,
I'm gonna have to collect 100.
yes.
Yeah.
No. One of my guys just buy Lambo. Me say guys buy no.
And it comes like there's something I like to say like comparison is the tip of joy.
Yes.
When you start to
Compare yourself to
Sometimes it
things,
becomes
yeah.
Issues with
Yeah.
True. I totally agree with that. Maybe
Do you agree?
I agree. I got you.
I actually agree with you. Even if I can't say anything specific about this balancing
yeah.
money, because I don't think I have an idea of how I can do that. I just learned something. I feel like we should just know what success means to us. Like, what does success mean to me?
That's like something.
for some people it's, oh, I made this particular amount of money within so period of time. For some people it's, I was able to like go for this I was able to go for this thing, and I was able to help people. I was able to impact people and
lives.
stuff. So just know what success means to you. Definitely, it helps.
Success, defining what success means to you. I would say something, because I remember a young guy was saying, how much do you want to? I want to have something billion. Having too much money was like the greatest thing. Yeah. It's been embedded in our minds for so long, and I think as I grew older, I started to define like, okay, do I actually need that amount of money to live the kind of life I live? Because I feel like there are some people that have money
and they're not even
fulfilled. The money can't do anything special again, because
it's just there.
It's just money for money's sake, right? And I feel like as human, I feel like the more money you have, the more problems you're exposed to. Like, you have to face some issues like you're in an session.
Give me the problems.
But money is good.
As I said,
money is fucking good, bro.
Because I think for me, that's something I want money. I know if I have today, and I can constantly, keep that amount of money growing. I don't need to go beyond
it.
Even for my, so because I think, as I said, success, defining success, what success means. That's why I don't get into this battle of this person. Some people don't actually want that money. At this person, because they feel like having this money is going to
be a problem.
They want their peace of mind. They want to be able to sit down with their family in the living room and watch movies with their children. They don't want to always jump from travel here. They're addressing a particular amount of money. They're living their life. They are going on vacations. They're doing what they need to do. So it balances them. And even I just want all the money that obviously they may have all the money, they can buy all the pleasures, but they are not. If there's it defeats the purpose, they are not able to live the kind of life you want to live, just following money, right? Okay. That's the purpose of making the money. So if you make the money, you're able to live the life is where the balance comes.
So can I not a question. It's a question. Do you think society helps with like this whole conversation we're having? Like, do you think there's a lot of conversations going on in society about mental health? Like, is it frowned upon to like say somebody's not doing well mentally? Our parents say, the next question called Jesus. Like, no, I'm just not good mentally. Those kind of things.
Actually,
I think we are getting better.
Okay.
We are progressing, but we are still far from where we should be. Like, because mental health is like, as a human being, right? Whatever you project outside, that's from inside.
Inside, yeah.
Whatever you see, like what we are speaking right now, is like contents of our mind. If I'm unwell inside, like, we need to actually take it as probably the most important thing than the external things, to be honest, because I think you can be better internally, be automatically better externally. That's how it is, inside first and outside. So I think we need to actually, more people need to speak about it, dig into it, encourage people to actually be vulnerable enough to the right people.
What I'm asking is, you know how it's frowned upon in churches to say you are not unwell? Like, they want you to be positive every time. Don't say that. God is, like, and I feel like those things don't help, like, conversations go on. Because I've been on Twitter, and I say Twitter specifically because Twitter is, and boys will just come up and say, oh, life is tiring. Whether they are lying, whether they don't lie, now they know. And you see people just clown on them in the comment section, like, you want to kill yourself. Now you come Twitter, come announce. You want to do something. If you want to die, drop your last 2K. Those kind of things. And I feel like we've seen cases that they've done those things to people and people went ahead with their plans. And we see that they've done those things and people did not do it at last too. But as a society, are we doing good enough for people that are in that state? Or are we just like trying to like, because I'm sure out of people that are commenting, some of them are suffering from the same situations. But I just acting like, the bad one going, So what do you think?
We just need to do better. In my opinion. I think more organizations and more people are speaking about mental health. So it now boils down to us as individuals, like how we take this maybe complaints from people and the talks from people. Stop joking about people's mental health. It's not the talk say a person they crazy, like why you go they crazy and stuff like that, because it's a very, very like serious thing. So And then for religious leaders, I honestly don't. I'm not coming for anyone.
Don't
I
come for
just
anyone,
feel
no.
like don't make it look like if you're maybe. Let me speak as a Christian now. Don't make it look like if you're a Christian, you cannot
Yeah, you can.
have your face, like you cannot have a face where you're feeling down or maybe depressed and stuff, say Holy Ghost fire, blah blah blah. But I don't know how it works for you. I'm just saying that we are humans first before
all those things.
Yeah.
So I think let's just try to bring it to a conclusion because I think it's a deep topic.
It's a deep
And
topic.
I think I would like us to visit it again.
We're not, yeah, you can go on and on for it.
Because to be honest, because I feel like, as I said, if we don't conquer what's going on within, we don't resolve it. Even I feel like a lot of problems we are experiencing as human beings.
It's those problems.
Part of
Mhm.
mental health. Why would someone just say something like this? Truth. If they actually well.
Yes.
So like a lot of things come down to like mental wellness. So to conclude, I think I would just like us to really, what would you say to like anyone out there
That's going
who
through.
is going through something mentally? Maybe they are trying or they are not trying. Like, what would you say to them? Just like give them hope, let them.
Okay.
Just say something.
I don't want to give them hope. I want to give them facts.
Right.
And the fact is, all of us have this face. Everyone. Don't think you're the only one in that situation. Don't think, life is being unfair to only me. That's a lie. Everyone just knows how to mask it more than each other. You are very good at masking it. Like, so don't put yourself down, because that does a lot of problem to people. Don't say, why does life hate me? No. Sometimes life is just like that. It's just life. It's just doing what it wishes. And try to boost your confidence. Try to talk to people more. If you don't know who to talk to, you can DM anybody here. Just say what's on your mind. Talk to someone. It's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be all like.
When it's the right person,
yes, don't talk to the wrong person. Don't talk to someone that will make use of your predicament. Talk to someone that is.
Can listen.
And if you see there's no one around you, talk to professionals. There are professionals that can actually help you with this situation. Yeah, and don't feel sad don't feel embarrassed about saying you are not unwell, mentally. Don't. Like, the world has advanced past that stage. Try to talk to someone, and everything will work out at the end.
Be easy.
Be easy on yourself.
Thank you guys. It has been an insightful episode.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you guys for sharing your thoughts.
Yeah.
I hope this has helped someone. And as Sirboby has said, if you feel like you need to speak, feel free to reach out. Any way we can help you. There's any professionals around you.
Yeah.
So, take care of your mental health very necessary.
Alright. Please, and make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and like. Yeah, so.
And share.
Share.
Thank you again, and we say goodbye on the Sidekicks show. Catch you the next one.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
I was gonna tell you like that.